Hi, I had an epiphany. It's the whole fucking thing. This was nice, but it didn't work for the reason I was. Guess what? Well, my parents are really nice. They really helped me my whole life. But earlier today, I had a breakdown. I had a breakdown, and I cried throughout the day at various times. I was all alone at Christmas. My wife has ignored my messages for weeks. Um, or longer, well, weeks, whatever it is. And I cried a bunch because I worked so much on my films and music and just paying the bills. I had to end up working on real estate. Let me set the camera down. I had to work on real estate or home renovation and repair. That a lot of it I did myself. In the past 5.5 years, I've had to do 8 years of full-time work at home renovation and repair. I think I was supposed to for God because I really just worked a lot on film and music and art and stuff like that before that. And I kept trying to get money from my parents and not work that hard for all those years. And then I really had to get to work. And it was really it was horrible. It is hot in here. It's really hot in here. It's hot in here. I've been laying in a bed. I changed my psychiatric medicine. I've been laying in a bed. And I had an epiphany about what I want to do, listening to AC/DC. And I believe in God and Jesus. And the past few months, I'd see him here and there, AC/DC, and I'd be like, oh, I don't know how Christian that is. But tonight, I just trusted in it, and I listened to their songs. I told Alexa to play AC/DC, and it played one song after the next, and they were all good songs. Nothing mean, nothing against God or Jesus. And I had an epiphany. First, I got really sad all day and a little yesterday. Actually, for 2 years, I was pretty sad. And I worked at the films and video stuff for so long, and it hasn't quite gotten as big as I would have wanted it to, for the tremendous relentless effort I put in. And then I had to get to work on home repair, fixing up my own homes, and it wasn't that easy. It was pretty difficult. And then my family, my wife and kids were taken away from me. And I had an epiphany right now listening to AC/DC. And I want to be in a band with other people. Instead of being by myself. And I'm pretty sure I want to be in a band. Hey, here's Kevin Toteme. It says introduction, welcome to my channel. This kid who's like 18, friends with Roan and Ivan. And I've been doing this since 1990. I had a video camera, my parents' video camera. They had a kind of good video camera back then. And I used their video camera and made home videos, throwing dummies off things, and then eventually I got a scholarship to a film school and because of my film work, because I did production design on Danica's films, and I just did all this filmmaking and music and stuff for so long, but I feel like it hasn't gotten big enough to really pay all my bills on its own. And I had a breakdown, and now I feel so tired. It's like it's almost like not supposed to show myself. Like this, yo. Um, and I started listening to AC/DC, and I was walking around, and I was happy, and I was thinking, this could be godly and kind and Jesus-like. It's not mean. The lyrics I was listening to were not against God and Jesus. You know, everyone sins a little bit when they talk. Sometimes, uh, sometimes they just, sin, and that's how we are as human beings. And I gave it a chance, and I listened to Brian Johnson. I think I was watching a Brian Johnson interview of the guy that wears that hat on AC/DC. And I had been crying all day today, on and off. Where are my children? Can't see them. My life is a fucking failure, I said. I said cursed. I said it's a failure. I had to work on home repair no matter how. I never wanted to do home repair. I never wanted to learn how to actually be good at that stuff. I didn't want to do that. And I had to do it anyway. And it made me kind of depressed. Hey, Dick Dangle. Dick Dangle. That's the guy's real name who's commenting. So I got happy, and there's nothing mean about it at all. Richard Dangle. Okay. And I'm actually really good at writing music when I sit down and write it. And I think I can do some more of my best work in filmmaking, but I think I really want to do music for a while. Other people where I'm like exhausted. I changed my psychiatric medicine, so I was sleeping a lot for days, and I feel okay. I don't feel at all crazy or anything like that. I feel well rested, but I got depressed, and I was like, okay, there's this kid. Let me show you this kid. Kevin Toteme. He's a little older than my children, and he promotes his videos online, and he asks everybody to watch his videos, and he wants to go big with the stuff, probably, or enough to make a living at it. And and imagine him at that age doing that another 25 years and still earning very little at it. and then having to work unbelievably hard 14 years at 14 years full time at real estate and home renovation, which none of it was really enjoyable to me at all. I didn't like much of any of it. Maybe 10% of it was okay. The rest of it was really difficult. I didn't like anything about it. And I had worked so unbelievably hard at my films and videos, so I wouldn't have to do the other stuff. And so I had an epiphany. I want to make music again and play out there live. Once COVID-19 starts going away, and rehearse and come up with some really good songs. Some of my videos got kind of big, but come on, let's be realistic about this. Here's my channel, about me, on my channel. This is from 2006. This is 14 years that it took to get a little 11 million views. What was that going to earn? $20,000, $30,000? And 14 years of uploading videos, like 1,000 videos, 800 videos, 900 videos. Some of them are random. This one is not edited that I'm doing now. Random. This one's a little random. Some of them are more thought out. This shows you how to speak Sicilian. Some of them are a lot more thought out and well edited. Here's my son Rowan's video. But I have to work and I have to pay the bills. So I'm thinking I want to do music and really give it my all. Really give it my all, because these videos I did all this year and it didn't get there. Then I started having to work on my house again and couldn't even see my kids on Christmas time. I was working so relentlessly on my house because these things happen. Hey, my channel's not earning as much as I would like it to. And I think I want to be in a band with Corey and my friend Matt Shively. You know, I'd be in a band with my sons, but she's been funny about that. And they're still maybe a little too young. Ivan's 11, Rowan's 14. So I can still be in a band with my friends, I guess, as long as they say it's okay. And I think they did. I just talked to Corey on the phone. So I had an epiphany. I want to be in a band. Because I was so sad today. I cried and cried different times throughout the day. I said I'm a failure. I'll show you the email. I could show you this email I sent Danica. She hasn't been responding these days. Here's what I sent her earlier today, before I had the epiphany. I feel horrible. Like, what a failure of a horrible life. Do you feel this way a little bit about how your videos are not as big, or you don't have as much money? We dreamed so big and worked our best. It was not easy. It is so cold here. The house is so big, I don't even have adequate heating, and today was the coldest night of the year. It was okay all year till this morning. I feel so little, and like nothing I wanted in life ever came true at all how I thought it would. My family was taken away from me. I have so little. I feel like a failure. If I sold my house, I'd only be left with like not that much of a net worth and have to buy a 15-foot drivable mobile home or something to live in. And have enough money to have to work more and more on videos again. And even when I did my best work, it didn't make money. Like my actual best work, the real film making stuff, didn't make that much money. I mean real money, like enough to pay bills. And I want to be retired. I felt so tired because I had changed my medicine and it was making me sleepy, I think. Then I got an epiphany and got all this energy. How would the videos get anywhere? How will they ever get big enough? I worked a lot on my videos. I feel like such a failure, so little, and the worst of it, my wife and children taken away from me. I deserve to be retired with my wife and children. Life is tough. Life is really bad. It's almost never easy and been pretty bad, most of it that I remember. I was just feeling down earlier today. I don't feel that way now. Then I had an epiphany and I got a little happier. I thought I would be living in a good climate in California with all of you and be famous already for working at it already all those years. I don't want to have to work at it a lot now unless maybe it actually gets views, like real views that are making more money. I gave my all for so long and feel like I should die because of how you are to me. I feel awful. Will you please be nice to me? Please take me back. We can do so much more together. I feel horrible and alone on Christmas. It's not fun at all. I have so little and it's cold and I feel terrible and everything is so much work. This house is so much work. I worked on videos all year and have so little. I don't know how I'll be happy again. It is making me cry again. How could you go to that tow truck driver? How awful. He has no way out of that life he lives. We have a chance at better. I know that's not what it's all about. Him and his wife may get into heaven despite living lower income on earth. Money is not what it's all about. I miss all of you. I feel like a total effing home renovation. No matter how hard I worked at movies, it did not work. The videos did not really get much of anywhere, to be truthful. I have to pretend that it's something, and it's so sad and so awful and so little for all the good work I did since the 90s. Why does my life have to be this way? Living in this small town, the only way for more is to have to work and work at more work that barely got me anywhere. I want to be retired. I really want to be retired or have the videos finally earn money. I think I was just tired. It's so difficult. Well, they're earning money, but not that much. They earned some money before, but not enough to pay my bills on my own. It's so difficult and so awful feeling. I keep crying at how horrible my life turned out. Is there any way out of this? Maybe I need to take it easy. It's supposed to be warmer weather for a long time now, so my house will stay warm enough. I don't know. I need to take it easy and rethink what I'm going to do. My mom thinks my house may sell for $300,000, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll sell for that much. That would be a miracle. Because when I got it, it was only $100,000. The whole house was only $100,000 when I got it. It has 8 finished bedrooms, 8.97 acres. I may stay here. I don't know. I feel like you people in Texas act like my house is not good enough because it's not new, like you're better than me and it hurts me. I don't want to keep having to do the work myself. I am done. I want to do something different, or I don't know. I may stay here. I don't know. I miss all of you. Why did you neglect me for so long? Why did you take the kids away from me for so long and neglect me? I feel awful that I don't get to be with you and the kids. I feel like this real estate stuff is not what I wanted to do. It doesn't make me happy. What do I do to get my channel big? Do I sell my house and put more money into the videos? I'm so exhausted on it. Been so many years, I feel like I should be retired. I was tired at the time earlier today before I had the epiphany. It really sucks being alive. All my options suck. My life is horrible. It's always difficult. My life is a big failure. You took the kids away from me. You're mean to me and have been mean to me for years. I may as well be dead. Well, that's what I said, but I don't feel that way now. And I'm not suicidal. And so I turned on I saw an AC/DC interview with Brian Johnson. And before, like a few months ago, I thought that he wasn't that. I thought maybe they sinned a little bit too much because I was really into God and Jesus. But then I played some of his songs. I always John Birmingham. That's why I want to start a band. That's what the Epiphany is about. I can have other musicians in the band. Well, not me. There's not just me. It'd be Corey, me, and Matt Shively on bass or guitar and playing different instruments. 3 of us in the band. Scouts Honor, right? Court. I don't know what the fuck that means. What is that? Yep. Throw him in jail for a week. See if he comes to his senses. Take his children away from him. Shit. I had to work a shit ass kissing job my whole life. Fuck you. Scouts Honor is what they told the judge at one time. Let's see if we can get him to do it. Okay. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. Um, well, I want to start a band because I'm very good at music when I work at it and film and stuff like that. When I'm not just like filming a random video, when I'm doing my best work. However, I did that on filmmaking before, and sometimes it didn't get enough views, so I want to try something different. I think I want to be in an actual band. LOL. I think I want to be in an actual band. And they have tried to push me to have regular jobs, and it has been so difficult. It has been so unbelievably difficult to pay my bills at it without getting their regular jobs. It has been so unbelievably difficult. It has been like going into shock out there, seeing hell rise from the surface and having to work in it with a shaved head, acting like I'm in the military, brainwashed by like this devil's shit because they had me on medicine and shit to have to like, it sucked. I don't like regular jobs that much. It doesn't make me feel that happy at all. And I'm so tired of it. And I feel like I should be retired for having to do their bullshit that sucks. And they don't have to do it that way. Work sucks. I know it's difficult. We all have to do it. It says in the Bible it's difficult. The devil fucked it up for everybody, so the man has to work. But it can be enjoyable. It doesn't have to be that horrible. It doesn't have to make you want to fucking kill yourself. It's so horrible and sucks a shit ass demon's little dick trying to make you riled into up your own asshole everywhere you go for the devil's ass shit. I don't want to do it anymore. And I had to do so much of this house myself, little by little, my own hands. It was like never enough. This house, this physically big house that I had to do myself. I had to work on this one house for 4 years since I've been here for 4 years, full time for 4 years. And do a lot of videos and write my wife and kids all these messages and talk to them on video and chat, try to be a good dad. And I had to fly there or travel there 7 times. But they did have me on medicine. They did have me on psychiatric medicine. And I'm not going to say if I'm still taking it or not, but something told me a few months ago, grow your hair long. Because I've always wanted my hair long. I've wanted to have long hair. And I'd always have to cut it short and look normal. And something told me it'd be wrong to not do. Like, there are too many close calls with, like, you know, I could have died. It was so difficult. And I don't think I'm going to die now. But I think I have to do the things that make me happy instead of doing things like for other people. Oh, I don't hear voices that I know. Well, I think everyone hears voices. They say it's common and it's no longer a mental illness to hear voices. It's no longer a mental illness to hear voices. But you don't have to listen to what voices say because they could be right, they could be wrong. Sometimes voices tell people kill that person or something, and you don't do what that says. You don't always do what voices say. So they could just be random thoughts, and if you can't take thinking of what some voice or thought is, just say who cares and do whatever makes you feel happy, and then you get to feel happy again, and don't worry about it. Like it can mean anything. Like, who gives a shit? Random thoughts going in and out. Who gives a fuck? You. And and oh yeah, you stuck your finger in the fan. I oh, not the Joker. No, I wouldn't. I think the Joker's a little out of style. um, but um, I wouldn't do the Joker stuff. I didn't even watch that movie. I don't know. Maybe as time goes by, things change, and you can kind of. I don't know. I'm not into the bad guy stuff. The maniacal laugh. I don't know what he sounds like. I may have seen one of the previews, and I haven't seen the actual movie, so I don't know what he sounds like. Well, that's the epiphany that I had. I'm going to start a band, and I'm going to start getting in the best shape I can because I know I look strong, but I'm going to do like a real amazing physique. I did it before when I was in a band with these other younger kids when I was like, I think I was 32, and I started a band with these people who are like 18 and 19. I was a little heavier than I am now, and I got in really good shape and did a big show at their school. But it was like a Mormon school, so I wasn't really as confident as I would be, like, because I didn't know exactly what their beliefs were. But looking back, I really like the Mormon stuff because they believe in God and Jesus, and I believe in God and Jesus. And so well, I guess I'm gonna go. I don't have the best lighting on my face right now, but and I smell like BO. I smell like a dirty hippie or something. Um, I smell like BO. I might take a shower. I had to use I still have to use the drain clearing thing in the basement one more time so I can flush the toilets all the way and take a shower again. It's a lot of work on this house. I had it pretty good for a year, nothing went wrong. And then I had to work on it for like 3 weeks or a month. But I found out here I don't have to take a shower every day anymore. Now, if I'm in really good shape, maybe I can be like Robin Williams, who smelled bad. You smelled his BO everywhere he went. They said Robin Williams smelled like BO everywhere he went. He was like hairy and smelled like BO. I can't believe I smell like BO. I might take a shower. I'm gonna take a shower after this. I'm gonna take a shower because it's just water going down the thing, and it went down before. I had poured the drain cleaner in it, but I had to order the snake, or a 50-foot snake to go in it. That's not the really expensive one. That was affordable enough that'll work. I had to get it just right, so I got it here, and I'm gonna clear the drain. I don't want to think about that stuff. I don't really want to do it. I might sell this house. I don't know. It might be. I think this is a special house for some reason, and I think I'm gonna be in a band. I'm gonna be in a band with Corey and Matt Shively if they say it's okay. I think it'll go really big. I think we can do it. They're really good musicians, really good musicians. They are really good musicians. And they're my favorite musicians around here that I've played with, besides this other guy who's in Animals from Outer Space. But like I think I'm gonna be in a band with Corey and Scouts Honor. Yep, tell that to the judge. I don't know that. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Like a random anxiety thought. I don't know. Yep, he did Scouts Honor Court. I don't know. I don't know what it means. Well, I'm gonna go. I gotta take a shower now, and that'll go down the drain, so I don't have to worry about it. It's just water. It's not like flushing a whole toilet of the old shit that looks like an RV shit all piled up in there to smell. Fuck. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. I'm gonna take a shower and wash my hair and wash myself off. I had an epiphany listening to Brian Johnson's AC/DC music. Okay, bye. I'm gonna be in a band, so I'm gonna work hard, and I'm actually really good at music when I write it, and sometimes when I improvise it. But working with other musicians, it's gonna sound really good, I believe. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, bye. Bye.